So here's leftover boxes. The ones that survived the first round of purges, but now that the final purge is happening, these got to go. So I'm out here on the back porch, sweat my ass off, breaking the last of these boxes down. I was gonna do like a, kind of like a interview type video with a couple people that were also collectors to see if they kept their boxes and why, but I really ain't got time for all that shit, so I'm just gonna give you my thoughts on it. You know, I think the decision to keep boxes comes down to really one thing, like why are we collecting? And the only reason to really keep boxes around, in my opinion at least anyway, is monetary value. And I'm going to tell you that if you're collecting this stuff for monetary value, you're probably in it for all the wrong reasons, and it's not that profitable anyway. I was gonna be completely honest with you. If I look at my collecting of third party and masterpiece, I'd probably say that if I took all the money that I spent on all this stuff and just stuck it under my mattress and then came back today, years later, I would probably have done better if I would have just put the money under the mattress rather than buying some of this stuff and reselling it. You know, the Fans Toy stuff is kind of an anomaly, I think. You know, I know a lot of that stuff kind of went crazy on the aftermarket, but if you really look at a lot of this stuff, even the main official masterpiece stuff, it's really not worth even what you paid for it at this point. You know, and a lot of the third parties are the same. So right away, if you're saving all these boxes for resale, you know, it's not a profitable thing to be into. And honestly, I think a lot of people that are buying this stuff secondhand they're getting it to display it anyway. So chances are that they'll probably be throwing the box out, even if you don't. If you're not in it for monetary value, if you're really in it for the collecting aspect of it, or not really collecting, but more like, you know, you want representations of these characters on your shelf. And that's exactly why I collect. Transformers is an awesome franchise. I grew up with it. I have a lot of good memories of it as a kid. The toys, the cartoon. So, you know, me collecting this stuff, this is, I collect it for those characters. I'm never going to sell my stuff, at least not, you know, not till the end of the line. But, you know, as of right now, I really don't have any intentions of selling. So it's like, I can really honestly tell you that monetary value has no meaning to me when it comes to all this stuff. So at that point, I gotta look at this giant pile of boxes in my attic and go, you know, like, what am I doing? Which is why all this stuff is out here on the porch right now. I had probably 15, 16 those Rubbermaid bins upstairs, the big guys, and they were all filled. And why, you know? So I'm basically just going through all this stuff. I was originally just gonna keep the masterpiece, the actual official masterpiece boxes, and maybe some of the stuff that I thought I might resell down the line, like if they were just kind of placeholders in my collection and stuff. But like I said, you know, I probably wouldn't really get a whole heck of a lot more for stuff in the boxes at this point anyway. So what I'm doing right now is I'm gaining a lot of space in my attic for stuff that should be up there, which is awesome. And this is liberating, man. The only thing that's kind of a bummer is that, you know, some of these boxes got some cool artwork on it. You know, pretty dope. But that's that's about all I feel bad about when it comes to throwing some of this stuff out. This ain't gonna change my collection at all. It's not gonna change the way I feel about it. So I would say that if you're in it for the same reason that I am, which is because you really love these characters and love having a collection of these characters, and you were on the fence about, you know, maybe keeping them, throwing them out, throw them out. Yeah, throw them out. They're not doing you any good anymore. So that's basically the end of the empty box conundrum. I know it took me a little while to get to part 3. Part 3 is probably really not all that exciting, but not really here for excitement. I'm just here to maybe pass some advice along. And one final thing, do your recycling. Don't be irresponsible and just throw all this stuff in the trash. I'm taking all the plastic inserts out and I'm throwing them in the plastic recycling bin. I'm taking all the cardboard boxes, breaking that down. Actually got a couple of these foam pieces I might actually hang on to for diorama purposes, taking pictures. And then you got your styrofoam, which I still don't know what the hell to do with that shit, but don't forget to recycle. Take care of the planet. Even if you're not going to be here, somebody else got to be here. And that's the end of my discussion. So I would be curious to see what you guys are doing with your empty boxes, if they're taking a valuable space in your house or if you're kind of getting rid of them just like I am. So drop a comment. Let me know what you're doing. And there it is, folks. That is what freedom looks like. Every remaining third party and MP box I had left broken down. Got most of the plastic and recycling. I guess this is probably gonna have to wait until next time because there was just too much of it. Saved a couple of those for diorama purposes. And that's all. So hopefully I've offered some insight for some of you that were kind of on the fence about whether or not to get rid of their boxes or not. And if you think I'm crazy, that's fine too, but you know, I'm feeling pretty damn liberated. So that right there concludes the empty box conundrum. Stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe. We got some more music and Transformer stuff coming up real soon. More to come.